Hey guys, happy 25 days of Christmas. Um, so today's gonna be a hair tutorial. I know my hair looks like horrible. I hate this light, but I don't have a better light at the moment. So, you're gonna have to live with the fact this light is like retarded. Um, Basically today's gonna be like a kind of casually sloppy braid. And I know that's really weird for like Christmas because I'm trying to keep with like the Christmas holiday theme. I know you guys are probably thinking Christmas, holidays, um, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever the heck you're celebrating. Like, kind of not necessarily always dressy, but no, not like jeans and a t-shirt. Um, and this look goes well with that too. I actually wore it yesterday, jeans and a t-shirt, and I wore it today in my school uniform because I go to a Catholic school. I know I'm such a goody two shoes. So basically, you're gonna pull your hair over to the one side. I prefer to do the one side at least. You can do either side. I just personally prefer this way. I think it depends. Lefties might prefer to do it this way. I feel like it's a righty thing because I know a lefty usually flips her hair to this side. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So it might be easier for you if you're a lefty to do. This is I'm using my webcam, so it's flipping everything. This is my left. Um, Lefties might find it easier on the right. I don't know, some righties might find it easier on the right. I just find it easier on the left. So what you're going to do, so I'm going to do this without looking at myself, is if you have bangs, don't take your bangs in it because it's not going to stay in. It's meant to be sloppy. Well, not sloppy, but like homely. Okay. And you can use pins and stuff too. It doesn't have to look, it's not supposed to look perfect at the braid, but you can look neat. You don't have to look like a hobo. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to split into three, like a normal braid. It is a normal braid. It's just really thick is all. You're not French braiding it. I love French braids, and I hate that I don't French braid this because it would come out so much nicer if I did. But it's not meant to look perfect. Okay. Oh darn it, my pressed that with my hair. Don't wear earrings when you're doing this because they're getting caught. I don't usually have my earrings in. I'll probably just mess this braid up too. Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay. Pull this together again. See, it doesn't always come out perfect the first time. Usually it comes out so much better, but my hair's already wavy or disgusting from having it in a braid. Like, it's still wet. You usually want to do this when your hair's dry, by the way, because it's meant to be sloppy and it looks a lot better if it's done and it's dry. Because then it's like, oh, a couple hairs fell out here, a couple hairs fell out there. Okay. And like I said, you can always pin the top closest to your head. So like where that bump just showed up, you can always pin that. I probably will, because I hate that my hair gets all disgusting like that. Which is going to happen with this, because you are just pulling it into a regular braid, and a lot of people say you get that with French braids. I don't usually. They're a lot neater because you're pulling in all the hair separately. Not all the hair, but you know what I mean. Like, they're smaller clumps. They're easier to work. They're easier to pull in. And I'm gonna go as far to the bottom. You can choose. I go to as far to the bottom as I possibly can with all my strands. And this strand fell out of my hair. Okay, well, if that wasn't there, I'm kind of neat with it. I actually like it. Kind of quirky. Oh, darn it, dumb computer. Okay. So I go as close to the bottom as I can. I'm going to take a small hair tie. It doesn't really matter the size of the hair tie. Tie it in. Sorry, that's actually, I'm filming all my videos ahead of time, and that's actually my friend who's going to be our model for the makeup in the next one, because I hate doing makeup on myself in a video because I can't show you guys what I'm doing and look in a mirror. Like, I have to look in a mirror when I'm doing my makeup. So let me run back, grab a few more bobby pins because I didn't take very many. Okay, so now I only have 2 bobby pins, or 3. So I'm going to pin that because that kind of came out a little messy, like that right there. I'm going to pin it, obviously, so it's not noticeable. I mean, the pin isn't noticeable. And I'm also going to pin, personally, especially because it's like a fancier occasion, this, all right here, because I've got layers, and I know for a fact that that's not going to stay in, especially from experience. So I always pin that in when I do this. And that's okay if that shows a little bit, because, you know, that's at the very bottom of your head. That's going to show a little bit, because there's no hair to cover it up there. So I'm going to do this very loosely. Okay. And you can spray it, too. Don't worry about hairspraying it. I usually don't, because I want it to look kind of sloppy. And now my hair comes out a little more raggedy, because it's already been in the braid today. I should have filmed myself doing it earlier. And you pull it a little, pull that one too much. Pull it gently. Also, you get this, especially if your hair's already been in a braid for the day. Just goes to show you no one's perfect. Okay, pull it gently and just be like, oh, look, kind of sloppy, but it's like not one of those braids that's like stuck right here, so you can't like move your head. I don't know, I like it. I feel like it's kind of like elegant. You can always add like a bow at the bottom or like a bow at the top, like a headband. I don't usually wear headbands. But for example, if I were to actually wear a headband, if I were to even own a headband, oh, here's a good one. Oh, here's one for Christmas. It's green. I owned this when I was like 4. Keep all my stuff. Okay. So if you wanted to do that, it's nice. Wear it like that. You can make it a little tighter if you wanted to. A regular braid's pretty too. I like the whole kind of like, oh, artsy look. I like the feel to it. It's kind of homey, like, oh, you're spending, chances are, if you're celebrating the holidays, you're celebrating them with some sort of friend or family, and, chances are they're not actually going to care what you look like. So, let me show you what I'm wearing, and I might actually be wearing this to my Christmas, because oh, oops, oh, got caught. Okay, I'm wearing this. You can't really see what it is. It looks absolutely retarded on the hanger. It's one of those funny necks. Oops, again, really? It's one of those funny necks, but it's a dress. If I were to do this, it might work better. It's a dress. It's a sweater dress. It's kind of like, but the neck is one of those huge necks, so I figured I'll pull my hair back somehow. And I think I've been thinking I'm going to do this, which is why I kind of wanted to do it. I wanted to be like, a sweater dress is not something, people wear sweater dresses all the time. So it's not like terribly dressy. But if you were to do terribly dressy, personally, I think this would look nice too. Another good example would be, I don't know, I would wear it with this. And not the black isn't part of the dress, the pink one's, the black's another dress. I don't know, I'd wear it like this. I feel like that's kind of cute. I don't want to take it off the hanger, but I feel like that's kind of cute, Kind of cute and girly. So yeah, I feel like, personally, I think braids look fantastic on anyone. I've heard people say, like, oh, you can only pull off a braid if you're, like, or a messy braid, especially, like, oh, you can only pull that off if you're, like, 5 inches tall. And it's just like, I'm 5'4", and I'd like to think I pulled them off. Okay. So yeah, that's just an idea for the holidays. And it's really easy too. It takes 5 minutes, so you can watch. Though Thanksgiving is already past, you could just watch Thanksgiving Day parade and do your hair. Or, okay, I know for a fact there was another bobby pin in my head. Where'd it go? Don't let your bobby pins get lost. Another thing is you can enjoy Christmas breakfast with your family, or do your homework and have family over for Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate, and just throw it up real quick, put on a nice little outfit, and just pull up your hair. Christmas morning, when your brothers wake you up at 5 a.m. to open presents, and your parents expect you to get up at 5 a.m. because heaven knows when you were your brother's or sister's age, you didn't get to open your presents at 5 a.m. just because you woke up. But now that you're the oldest, suddenly that rule changes. And your siblings are knocking on your door, wake up! Time to open presents! And you're just like, oh, just got out of bed, I look hideous. And your dad or your mom is waiting downstairs with the camera, oh, look at their faces. And you're just like, oh, don't look at me. Yeah. You can just quickly wipe your face off with a wipe of some sort, or just wash your face real quick and just pull it into a really quick braid and run downstairs. Catch up. Beat your siblings. Get to the presents. That is clearly the lesson to be learned here, folks. So yeah, that was literally, I know it's an 11-minute video, but literally that hairstyle took 2 minutes? It's not that hard, and it's really fun, and I love it. I wear it not every day, but I wear it for everyday use. I'm definitely going to wear it for Christmas, probably, or something else that I'm actually going to show you later. So, hope you enjoyed. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to do something different. This is my usual greeting, right? Adios. Adios.